Hello. I don't know who's on. I'm so sorry. How embarrassing. Technical difficulties. No worries. Thank you. Sorry, my husband called and he's at my father's house and he just left, and I thought something serious was wrong with my dad. So I had to take the call because he never calls me on Facebook Messenger unless it's serious or important. So I had to take the call, and it wasn't important. For those of you that have been following me for a long time, you probably already know that my husband always calls me in the middle of recording, and I could be in my flow, or while I'm in the middle of a reading or doing something like, that I'm really focused on, and then he always calls me. But when I'm not doing anything, he never calls me. It's so funny. So crazy. But I'm so sorry, you guys. I see that more people are popping on. Sorry for those of you that just popped on. I accidentally hit end when I meant to put cancel. I put okay, and then it ended my call, or the video. And my husband was calling me, and I thought it was something serious. So I wanted to take the call, but it wasn't. He just wanted to show me something in the store. Whew, I'm just glad it's not serious. I always get nervous when I get phone calls when he goes to see my dad. Hello, Blu-ray Dragon. I couldn't figure out how to replay on a live. You do this often? Yeah. I'm glad my dad's okay too. It's kind of frustrating when I'm doing a video and he calls me, especially when he leaves. I tell him, okay, I'm going to record a video, or I'm about to go into a session with a client, or I'm about to go live, or whatever the case may be, just to let him know, because now I let him know. And then he still calls. So that's why I got nervous when he called, because I'm like, oh God, something's wrong with my dad. For those of you that don't know, my dad had a diabetic stroke a while back. He was in the ICU. Literally, long story short, he was on his deathbed. They wanted us to unplug him from the breathing machines, and I refused to do it because he was responsive. And the neurologist says, we're saying he was not. And I proved to them that he was, and I recorded the proof. He was in the hospital in the ICU for almost 3 months, came home. And because I worked a full-time job, my husband is his caregiver. Now that I'm not working anymore, we are both his caregiver, but my husband, we actually share the responsibility, but he goes over there a lot more than I go over there, just because there's a lot of things that he can do that I'm not able to do. But I'm blessed that I have such an amazing husband that is willing to help me out with my dad. So when he went over there, it just kind of made me nervous. All right. So, hi, Barbie. So everything is okay. So for those of you that are just tuning in, I hope that other live uploads, I don't know if I should restart from the beginning. Maybe I will. Recap of what I just talked about. 2020, when I did my 2020 energy video, 2020 equals the number 4. So we are coming out of a number 4 energy year. And in numerology, the number 4 energy revolved around stability, foundation, tearing down the old structure, and taking apart the old programming. So now we're moving into a new year, and not just a new year, like The new year is 2021, which equals the number 5. Number 5 in numerology means change. We are literally going through a ginormous change. We're entering a new age, the age of Aquarius, or we have entered a new age, the age of Aquarius. We are entering a new year, a new eon, and new energy. So we're entering a year that's revolved around the energy of the number 5, which is change. Generically, that's what it means, change. So I'm still recapping. I talked about karmic numbers in numerology. A karmic number is the day that you were born on. So if you were born on the 5th, the 23rd, or the 14th, if you were born the 23rd, 3 plus 2 equals 5. If you're born on the 14th, 4 plus 1 equals 5. So your karmic number would still be 5. So 5 people, karmic number 5 people, are ruled by the planet Mercury. Mercury is all about communication, media, business. Mercury also represents writing. 5 is about freedom, happy-go-lucky type of people. People that are adventurous. Number 5 people tend to be adventurous or love adventure. They are also free-spirited people. They yearn to live in a free-spirited world. And 5 people, the number 5 people, are one of the luckiest people in numerology. And if you were born on the 5th, if your birth date or your born date was on the 5th, or if you were born on a date. Is my phone literally ringing again? This is crazy. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out who's calling me. I'm not seeing it on my tablet. All right. He's calling me again, you guys. Give me a second. I'm going to go on my tablet and see if I can see what's going on. I'm so sorry. Do I even have Messenger on my tablet? Just give me a second, you guys. Talk amongst yourselves for a second. Let me just figure out why he's calling me again. This is bad when you don't know how to work your own stuff. Okay, just give me a second. I'm going to see if I can call him back from my tablet so I don't have to unhook my phone. Again, I am so sorry. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry. He didn't even answer, so I don't know. Hopefully everything's okay. He's probably just, well, he was at the store, so he probably just wants to show me something. Hello, Morgan. Whoa. Okay, let me see. Did I miss anything? That kind of bugged me out because I thought it was a replay of my other live of him calling. I'm like, wait a minute, did I do something wrong? I have 12 people in the chat. Hello, everybody. I'm so sorry for the interruptions. So I was talking about I don't even know where I left off. The number 5 people being lucky. Even if you're born on the 5th, or if the date you were born on equals the number 5. And if your life path number is number 5. Now you calculate your life path number a little bit differently. Okay? So number 5 people are most lucky. They're very lucky. They're very lucky people. They tend to be very lucky people. And it's because it's your birth gift. Your gift at birth is the gift of luck. Okay? I used to think, I'm born on the 5th. I was born on August 5th. So I used to think that I had bad luck. But someone once told me that it's better to have bad luck than no luck at all. I used to hate when they told me that, but I kept saying it over and over and over to myself one day. And I realized what they were literally trying to tell me. It is true. I guess I would rather have bad luck than no luck at all. And I guess it's all perspective too, what you would consider bad luck to actually be. Your life path is a number 5. See, so my karmic number is 5 because I was born on the 5th. My life path number is actually 11. It could also be 2, but you're not supposed to reduce master numbers. Your life path is a 3, but your maturity is 11. That's awesome. Hello, Amy. Hello, James. Trying to see if I missed anybody. Hannah Moray. Did I say it right? So yeah, someone once told me it's better to have bad luck than no luck at all. And I really did hate to hear that until one day it dawned on me that my bad luck, what I thought was bad luck, was actually keeping me, lucky. My bad luck was keeping me lucky. My bad luck was keeping me safe. My bad luck was guiding me. My bad luck, I'm air quoting, bad luck was helping me grow. My bad luck that I thought was bad luck was keeping me, it was trying to push me off the wrong path onto the right path. If I was experiencing something that felt unlucky, that's because it wasn't resonating with me and I needed to switch gears and go a different direction in my life. And I didn't actually realize that until I started to go through my awakening. And this is when all that started to make sense. So it was the universe's way of saying, change. If you don't like it, change. And so will your luck. So, I was talking about all of this, about the number 5, the karmic number, the life path, because I just kind of wanted to give you a little information of the number 5. We are going into a number 5 year energetically. So with communication in 2020, we have been receiving communication from the media that has been very, in my opinion, false and negative. And in my opinion, this whole thing with us being on quarantine and a lot of people are just home alone, and the only communication they're actually receiving is communication from the media. But there is a good and there is a bad, if that's what you believe in. When it comes to communication, the old programming is being torn down. People started to navigate away from the news, and they started to, go onto YouTube, and then they find certain people that resonate with them that are spreading truth and stuff like that and knowledge. and it started to open up their minds. It started to code them. It started to download their DNA with information that is literally divine. So there was some good that came out of 2020 of lack of communication. What else? We're moving into an energetic number 5 year, meaning change. You know, we kind of, our freedom has been altered a little bit, but have we ever really been free? I mean, think about it. Have we really ever really been free? You own a house, but is it really yours? You own a car, is it really yours? You own land, but is it really yours? Not really. Have we really ever been free? This year, 2020, just kind of opened a lot of our eyes to see just how much freedom we really do and don't have. So moving into 2021, people are starting to, you know, realize that their government is really trying to fuck with them. So now they're looking for knowledge to keep them safe and to keep them free. As we move into 2021, I honestly feel that the energy is going to shift a little bit. We are going to feel a little bit more of that happy-go-lucky energy or emotion. We're going to find adventure. We're going to be happy to go on an adventure because we've been locked up for a year now. What else? I believe that this is going to be a lucky year for all of us because the number 5, you know, brings out luck. I feel like a lot of things are going to change for the collective in a positive way, and it's going to be lucky in a sense. So that's the reason why I kind of brought up some of that information about the karmic number, life path number 5. Just reading the chat. Oh, you guys talked a lot. I missed a lot. Let's see. Thank you, Barbie. She says, I'm not alone in the past thinking. Your baby sister was born on April 5th. 1 week before my 5th birthday on the 12th. Wow. Magnetic frequencies. I'm just kind of skimming through your comments. Number 5 equals change. Yes, Amy, it does. Exactly. 2022 is the number 6, balance between 20 and 20. And I also, for me, the number 6 means harmony. So we'll find, I feel like we will find harmony in 2022, as long as everything goes as planned in 2021. A tower blessing. A tower is a blessing too. Look to the silver linings. Yes. 5 days says to go and travel. We own nothing. That's true. We literally own nothing. But you know what? We can own our freedom if we stand up for it. Okay. You guys are talking about some really awesome stuff. So when I talk about that luck or no luck, I really feel like I'm starting to feel lucky. Like there's a lot of things happening in my life. There was a lot of shitty things that happened to me in 2020, but there was a lot of nice things that actually happened to me too. You know, losing my house where I rented on the river, I freaking loved that place. Literally on the 1st of January, I got a knock at the door at like 8 or 9 in the morning. I don't really remember. I just know it was early. And the landlord handed me a letter. told me I needed to be out in 30 days. And the reason was because they wanted to, you know, do some work on the house and turn the whole property into an Airbnb, which they did. I was so bitter. I was so pissed. But you know what? I bought a house and I live between a river and a lake and an old graveyard. I love graveyards, if you guys didn't know that already. But and I live in a small town and it's beautiful. So that's something good that came out of 2020 for me. I learned a lot about myself in 2020. I've been challenged a lot in 2020. You're not dominating the chat. Go for it. Talk away. So yeah, there was a lot of things that felt unlucky for me in 2020, but I had to change my perspective and see the gifts that 2020 actually gave to me and my family. So I feel that there's a lot of luck coming this way. I'm not really versed well in astrology, but something with the planet Jupiter happened, and Jupiter brings luck. And I want to say Saturn or something moved out of Jupiter, which was kind of hindering what Jupiter has to offer us. And now that I guess it's Saturn, I'm not sure if what I'm saying is 100% true, but I do know that there was a planet that moved out of the way of Jupiter, and the luck is going to be coming in for us, especially for those of us that have Jupiter in our charts. You're in New York too? I'm in Western New York. I'm up here by Buffalo, Niagara Falls. I'm about an hour away from Canada. Oh, I'm so envious. I want to go to New England area. I love New Hampshire. All of New England I love. So yeah, I'm literally living my happy-go-lucky life right now. I used to worry about, when am I going to get another job, and where am I going to work? What am I going to do? I'm all about my environment. I can't work somewhere unless the environment and the people resonate with me. I know that may sound, bougie or whatever, but I mean, I have to feel comfortable in my surroundings. So I was starting to panic, like, okay, I need a job. We just bought a house. I lost my job. What am I going to do? And for like, I don't know, maybe like 2 or 3 months, that's all I thought about. And then something within me shifted. I literally have what I need when I need it. If I just believe, if I keep the faith, things just fall into place. They truly, honestly do. They just fall into place. So I feel like I'm literally living my happy-go-lucky life with no real set goals. I really don't have any set goals. I don't know what I want to do. I don't know where I want to be. I don't know, I'm just doing what resonates, what feels good. And I'm just, I just have faith that it's going to all work out and be okay. I'm not moving around like I used to. I used to travel with my husband on the road when he did his tours, and we lived in different states and cities and towns, and a year here, 2 years there. And, I loved it. And then I hated it because I was doing it so much. I was exhausted. Then we moved here upstate, and this is the first place I've lived and didn't move for 6 years. So when I got that knock on the door last year, or, in January, that I had to move, I was like, what? It's the longest place I've ever lived at. So I was a little bitter. So I'm not moving around like I was. I don't know. Things just changed for me. I feel lucky. I feel like I'm going to be okay. I feel lucky. especially when I talk to all of you guys and I make these videos. It really makes me feel good. If I mean, I don't want to say that this is my goal, is to have this channel. I mean, it's not paying my bills or anything. A long time ago, I really thought, I was going to create this channel and I was going to get rich off of YouTube, like, famous YouTubers, but it is so hard to get subscribers. And when you monetize your channel, it doesn't really, it's nothing, honestly. So I do this because I enjoy doing this and I enjoy talking to you guys. And this brings joy into my life. So that's why I'm still here. Not because I'm getting rich off of this or, anything like that. Hold on, I gotta turn the heat down in here. I'm hot. Okay. This room has electric baseboard heat, and electric heat is freaking hot. I feel like I'm cooking, like I'm in an oven. So I'm just going over my journal. See, I didn't really prepare anything for you guys. I literally, tapped into the energy of 2021 and documented all of this in my journal. So that's what I'm doing. I'm reading my journal to you guys. I'm going over my journal with you guys. Yes, 2020 has been a year of letting go. I also feel like 2020 really opened me up more. Some of my psychic abilities have enhanced this year a lot. And I think I may have talked about that in some of my videos that I posted about some of the things that have changed for me, the symptoms and side effects of the headaches and the sparkles that I see or the flashes of lights that I see. I mean, I even witnessed 4 fireballs flying through the sky in 2020, and I reported it to MUFON, and MUFON reached out to me and they interviewed me about what I saw in the sky. It was amazing. So they actually believe me. Then I started to see other truther channels that do sky watching, like Mr. MBB333 is one of them. And then there's I think his name is like Kool-Aid, blue Kool-Aid or something like that. He reports sky stuff, sky phenomena. And on both of their channels, people have sent them pictures and videos of these strange balls of fire that just pulsate through the sky. It is just so crazy, but it's so beautiful. And then I found out that here in America, our government, of course, won't admit to any of these things, but I have friends in other countries. I have a friend in, Switzerland, I think it is. Yes, in Switzerland. And she told me that their government is honest with them about UFOs. And I'm like, wow, why can't our government be honest with us? I wish. I want to know everything that they keep from us. It bugs me that they have secrets about stuff that is bizarro. And we're over here, being told that we're crazy for believing that bizarro stuff that they have knowledge about. But I do believe in 2021, a lot of that is going to be revealed to us. This is the year of full disclosure between now and 2023. Full disclosure, it's going to start leaking out. Yeah, I do believe it. Arizona says they're getting ready, Gabbie. I believe they truly are. So I'm just going over my journal to see what I can read to you guys. Also, number 5 people, I wrote here, number 5 people are pretty balanced people. And that got me thinking. No wonder why my world seems so crazy when I'm out of alignment and off balance, because we are pretty balanced in the way that we live our lives, And then when something throws us off, like for me, it's change. Change is hard for me. Like I cringe when I go through change, like moving from my other house and not knowing where I was going to go. That, that's hard. So that threw me off balance. Losing my job, that's a change that threw me off balance. So I find it a little difficult to recenter myself and find balance when something knocks me off. I really do struggle with change. It is going to be very difficult for those that are stuck in the matrix programming. I just, I've learned that I cannot make people believe what I believe. I can't force knowledge onto people. And that's hard too. When you feel and know something and you're just trying to help people, especially people that you love, to see what you see or what you're able to see, and they just won't. And pushing what you know onto people, I guess, is a no-no, because you really can't. So what's the saying? How does the saying go? You can bring a horse to water, but you can't make the horse drink it. And that's what I tell myself all the time when I come across people that are stuck in, the third dimensional matrix stinking thinking. Like, just drink the damn water. But yeah, number 5 people are pretty balanced people. 5 is a balanced number in numerology. If we are balanced in thinking and living, we can be pretty damn lucky if we stay balanced in the way that we think and live our life. And if we experience any bad luck in our life, us 5 people, karmic number and life path people that are number 5, and even as we go into this number 5 year, if you're noticing that you're having, so-called bad luck, it's because you're on the wrong track. You need to ask yourself, what is making you feel like you have bad luck? How can you feel lucky? What do you need to eliminate from your life? What do you need to change from your life so that you can feel balanced and lucky? Number 5 people get everything at the right time. Always on time. Even when you feel that you're running out of time. And I guess you can call that divine timing. And I'm going to use my house, for instance. Again, for example, when I was asked to leave the property at the other house, and I thought to myself, oh my God, where am I going to go? I have 30 days to move. 30 days went by, still didn't find a place to move, couldn't find any rentals. Never in my life did I ever think I was going to buy a house. It wasn't even a thought in my mind. Like, I never wanted to own a house. Because I like to move around. So I just never thought, hey, let's buy a house. So I thought I was just running out of time. Time was a huge issue. And then, it took me 4 months to find and do all this, this house. So by like month number 3, I finally surrendered. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to give it to the universe. Whatever happens, happens. I'm just going to go with the flow. And, we were in the middle of this whole pandemic. I thought it was going to be impossible. I didn't think, it was going to work out. And I still had to pay rent and save money to put down to buy a house. And then when you buy a house, it's expensive. You got to get people to come out and survey your house. You got to get insurance for your house. There's so many things that you got to get for inspectors, and they're not cheap. So I thought, oh my God, I'm spending all this money, not even knowing if I'm going to get this house. I'm going to be broke. And all I did was worry. When I surrendered and I threw my hands up in the air and I said, I surrender, everything just fell into place. All of a sudden, the puzzle pieces all fit perfectly. And boom, everything flowed. There were no blockages. I had movers. I had the house. I got the signing of the house done. We moved in. Everything was done within a week. And then We moved everything in this house, and I had this whole house put together in less than a month. And people came over here and they thought we lived here for years. And we're like, no, we only been here about a week. Everything just flowed. It was amazing. And all I did was surrender. And I believed in the process. I had faith. And then that's when my luck kicked in. Just reading my journal, trying to see what I can and can't share with you guys, because I do tend to write a lot of stuff. I wrote down that we receive all the tools to be human and live this life on time, the way that we were meant to live it. Just a reading. So I wrote that we receive all the tools to be human and live this life on time. You know, we get the education that we need for the job that we want when it all comes in divine timing. It all just falls into place at the perfect time. We get that job offer or promotion. We get that raise it always comes on time at the perfect time. You ever got like the stimulus check that's coming? Like, some people got it already and some people haven't. But the people that got it already are like, yes, just in time. I really needed this money because I need food for my kids, or I need to make my car payment, or I need to make my rent payment. Or, whatever the case may be, they needed that money at a specific time. And that's why they got it when they got it. That's all divine timing. The perfect time. The perfect time at the perfect moment, just when you needed it. You find, and it's not even just about money. It could even be about relationships. You find the right relationship, the right friendship, relationship, friendly and physically. You usually find that in your life at the right time. You come across this person and you just resonate with that person. You vibe with that person. That person makes you feel happy, especially for some of us, right at the most perfect time in your life when you thought, you're going to give up. You're so unhappy. And then boom, this person comes into your life and lights your life up and gives you life. All divine timing. But, there's other numbers out there in numerology, that are good. It's not just about the number 5, made interesting relationship. The number 1 is good. Number 1 is too proud, but it's good. Number 2s can be emotional, but 5 is all about balancing. It's the number 5. It's literally right in the middle. It's the balancing point, right in the middle. If you guys want to know more about the numerology, or if you're curious to find out what your karmic number is, or what your life path number is, or your heart desire, or anything, hit me up. Email me. I'll put my email in the bottom of this. Maybe I'll just type it in. I'm going to type it in right now. It's long. I have a long email. touch.by.11. Oh, I forgot the dot. touch.by.11.angels@gmail.com. I'm sorry, I forgot the dot. If anybody wants to fix that for me, that would be cool. That would be awesome. But yeah, if any of you guys are interested in a numerology reading, Hit me up. I only charge $11.11. So as for the energy in the number 5 for the year, the focus will be, I feel that the focus will be on our financial status, money. As an individual and collective, maybe our money situation will change, is what I wrote. I feel that it's going to be something about money. I feel that we're going to switch to digital. It's literally, we're going to switch from having paper money, coin money to digital money. And I've been on Bitcoin, buying Bitcoin because it's high, it's going up, and I'm experimenting, so I didn't put a lot of money into it. I started off with $100 just to see what it would do, and I'm making money. It's not a lot of money because I only put $100. I'm really nervous about putting more because you can lose your money too. I'm still learning about it, so I'm really just doing my research. I'm not going to put more money into it until I do more research to find out more information about it. But a lot of people are talking about it. I have friends that are, wealthy and they've put money into it and it's tripled. I know people that are putting thousands of dollars into this digital money world and they're making thousands of dollars. And I think that's really awesome. But, I'm scared to invest a lot because I don't want to lose, the little that I have. So therefore, I'm going to do more research. But, I buy $1 every day and I'm making money on it, 20 here, 10 there. Some days it's only $4. Some days, it's $6, but I'm making a little bit here and there. Again, I'm not the right person to talk to about it because I don't know a lot about it, but I'm learning. So I really do feel that digital money is going to be the new way of the future very, very, very soon. Very soon. Let's see. What else did I write? This is crazy because I wrote, maybe this is the year we get a raise, or the politicians will be generous and pay us more. And check it out. They want to give us $2,000 in our stimulus. I don't think that it passed, but I wrote this before the $2,000 stimulus was put on the table. I should have done this video sooner because I don't have any proof that I did that, but you just have to take my word for it. I put that maybe they'll be generous and pay us more while we are out of work due to this pandemic. Who knows? Yes. Everybody's supposed to be getting a $300 extra in their unemployment. The $600 stimulus was released, and they have the $200 stimulus, I believe, still on the table. I don't know if it was rejected or not. I don't follow the politics. I just get the information when it actually happens. Yes, he wants to give the 2K. He should have wanted to give us the 2K in the first place, but whatever. It is what it is. It's on the table, and hopefully we get approved for it. So I feel like, in 2020, we are going to be taken care of either by our government, which is a joke, but I feel like it's going to be the collective that takes care of the collective. Either we all stand up and we fight for what we want, or if the government takes away everything from us, we will just help each other out. Kind of like we did back in 9/11. We helped each other out. Caltrell says, when there is no more Bitcoin left to mine from computers, it's supposed to skyrocket. See, I don't even know what that means. I did read something about mining, and it said that you need a huge computer software system to mine. I'm like, okay, I don't even know what that means, but it said that you can mine to make money, or you could just trade. So I was like, I'll trade because I understand that. Okay, so I want them to mine everything, and then Bitcoin will be really worth it. Is that right? I think peaceful solution is possible. Yes, they have here in Canada. What do they give you guys in Canada? Like, how does your government take care of you guys? Monarchy, government, I don't even know what you call the politicians that take care of you guys. Your queen. How are you guys compensated? Bartering may be a thing. Yep. So I don't even know what that means. You need a lot of servers to mine. I wish I was, you know, versed in that so I knew what that meant. If I knew how to do it, I would definitely do it. I do Bitcoin on Cash App. I did some research on it. It seems to be legit, unless somebody out here knows something that I don't. Adam there. What am I reading? I wish somebody would do Bitcoin 101, or like, don't take this the wrong way, but I have books like Astrology for Dummies. I literally own those books. And don't take this the wrong way, but I wish somebody would do Bitcoin for Dummies so I can learn how to do it, like at a kindergarten level. Yeah, I need Bitcoin for Dummies. Not saying that I'm a dummy. I just need it broken down in a way that, you know, in a language I can understand. Someone was talking about mining our energy for e-commerce. Is that good? Is that a good thing? If that's a good thing, I'm all for it. Let's mine for energy. I still want to figure out how Tesla made energy from crystals. $10.4. What's that? I'm not ashamed to be a dummy either. I mean, like, I just need things broken down in a language or in a way that I can understand it. I'm a person that needs a lot of detail and a lot of information, as simple as it can be, for me to understand. I need to see examples and situations to understand it. Or a video, if somebody could do a video and show me how it's working out for them and how they do something, and then I'm hands-on, and then I'm pretty good. Oh, 10.4. I get it. I used to have a CB radio, what my dad did, and that was like my favorite word. 10.4. Blonde moment, you guys. I had just had a blonde moment. What else? In 2021, I feel that the number 5 energy is going to bring out freedom. Like, it's going to be revolved around freedom, life, and being happy. I think people are sick and tired of being unhappy. They're sick and tired of having their freedom, their sovereignty taken away from them. They're sick and tired of having their life taken away from them. And I feel like people are going to start fighting more for this stuff. I feel more freedom fighters are going to come out of the woodwork and help fight for our constitutional rights. You know, they're going to fight for our freedoms that are slowly being taken away from us, you know, what freedom we have left. I really do feel that this generation, you know, the generation of our 20-year-old kids, that generation and younger, was not taught about, you know, in school, they weren't taught about the Constitution. My generation only had about a half a semester of this, you know, talking about it and learning about it. And I still can't even recite it. I have to look it up every now and then. I know a couple of them by heart, but you know, what were the other ones? They're never talked about. And I feel that this virus is put out into the matrix. You know, this pandemic that we're going through, this virus is killing off the generation that lived or fought for our freedom, that lived and fought. You know, they lived by the Constitution and they fought for the rights and they stood up for their rights. They protested. And I feel like a lot of those people are, you know, they're either dying of old age or they're being targeted. They're not being helped. They're literally being targeted. I feel that when people sign and do the census, I avoid the census like the red plague. I don't fill that out. I do not talk to those people. I want nothing to do with the census. I avoid it as best I can. I feel that they use that to target people. And that's, again, just my opinion. That's what I feel. And I feel like the people of the older generation is being killed off. Like they're easy targets. You know, 2021 is the year that we stand for our rights and we demand our freedom. You will see more of this as the old structures and the old programming falls away, because that's exactly what's happening. The old programming is falling away. The old structures are being taken down. My golden years, not so golden physically. That's okay. As long as you're golden spiritually, you are golden. That's right. Yes, it is deliberately being done. Take out the ones who remember. Take out the ones that will teach. Take out the ones that will know. And that's exactly what I feel, in my opinion, is happening and taking place right now. It only takes 2 generations to change, you know, I want to say change the world. It takes 2 generations to change the world. If they change the way they program your children in school for 2 generations, they will create a new structure, a new program, a new way of thinking. They will create a new molded human being to think and do as the dark agenda wants them to think and do. Does that make sense? Let's see here. Well, they're not going to remove me, she says, in my golden years. I will live. Yes, Barbie, you will live. And you know why? Because you believe you will live. You are aware of what's going on around you, so you are protected. I can't say that there's a lot of people that are older. They're not aware. They don't know what's going on. They're just stuck in the 3D matrix. They're like, I got to get up, got to go to work, got to do this, got to do that. I am a programmed human bot, you know, and that's how they live their life. They know nothing about being open-minded to their path, spirituality, the awakening, their higher self. They don't know any of that. So those are the people that will most likely get killed off. Raven says she does feel like a target. Sent home from the border wall, work. into my home and I should be in the old people category. I don't look at you as an old person. Maybe an old soul. I feel like the people that are getting COVID right now is also the same people that would get the regular flu. And I feel like they're going to be okay. I know a lot of people that have it. My son was on quarantine. His girlfriend had it. His children are on quarantine until the 12th of January. "62 is not old. You are still young." They are happy being bots, and it's really sad. That's why we have to be the catalyst. We are the change. We are the catalyst, so the change will just happen because we are the change. Raven says, yeah, gotta believe in it to get it. I do not. It's just the flu. Yeah, it's just the flu. That's all it is. When they use the word COVID and they use the word pandemic, they're using words that are going to create fear in your solar plexus. And it's going to create like this whirlpool of fear and worry. And then that fear and worry shoots down towards your root chakra and it shoots up towards your crown chakra, literally giving your whole body a virus called fear. And yes, mantras are very powerful. We are the change. I agree, Morgan. We are the change. And happy early solar return, Barbie. Reality cannot exist with us. Our choices matter. Indeed, I agree. Yes, number 3, the catalyst. I am a catalyst. Okay, where did I leave off in my journal here? So yeah, I talked about we were the last Oh, then I kind of doodled. I wrote 2020, which equals the number 4, 2021, which equals the number 5, which is change. 2022 equals the number 6. If we stay on path, on course, moving from the energy 5 of change and balance will push us into a year of harmony, which would be in 2021, which would also push us into a year of luck and new beginnings, prosperous new beginnings for 2023, a new life. You know, the number 5 energy year is all about life and living life the best way to our fullest, highest selves without harm to ourselves, without fear. Trying to read my writing. Sometimes when I'm in the flow, I just write and my writing gets sloppier. Like I said a few moments ago, yes, in 2021, you're going to hear more people talk about freedom and sovereignty, declaring their sovereignty. You're going to hear more people talking about Gaia, the planet. You're going to see more people pushing to save the planet, clean the planet, be kind to the planet, be kind to nature. Save the planet will no longer just be a slogan to elect your favorite politician. It's actually going to be something that we take action in. You know, we're going to start taking action. And I do believe that sometime in the next couple of years, I feel that our politicians, there will be a shift in politics and they're going to focus on our planet as well. They're going to take action to really focus on taking care of the planet as we move into the year 2023. And the number 7 year of 2023 would be the year of completion and perfection if we stay on course. That is also the same year that we should we're supposed to have full disclosure. By 2023, we will know everything that they were holding back from us. If the plan stays on course. And maybe that's what's happening right now with this whole COVID thing, is that they're trying, it's like smoke and mirrors. They're trying to, avoid full disclosure by keeping you in your house, keeping you from being outside, keeping you in fear that, people are really busy watching the news and they're not really spending time outside because they don't want to get infected. Okay. And they're not looking up into the sky because they're looking at their phones, their tablets, their TVs. Yes, number 7 is very spiritual as well. I agree. You are spot on. Yep. So I feel, my personal opinion and what I was picking up on is, I feel that the powers that be, whoever they are, I feel like they're trying to keep us from evolving to that phase. Oh, Minerva just came in. I don't know if you guys can hear her. She's meowing. She's like, I want to be on camera too. So yeah, they're trying, I feel like they're trying to keep us from evolving, but they can't. They can stall the process, but they can't stop the process. The number 5 energy year will continue to wake people up. It's starting to wake people up as we enter the number 5 year. It started to wake people up back in June. I've seen so many enlightened people back in June. I've seen so many people that thought I was a complete nut job. Those same people that thought I was a nut job were the same people in my DMs asking me questions. They were the same people that had things happen in their life that woke them up, that are reaching out to me. And I never turn anybody away. I just welcome them. And it's like, welcome, finally you're here. Finally you see the light. Morgan says, yes, the irony is the sun is the best medicine. All that vitamin D. It truly is. Yes, it is. Cats are so magical. You got to see my little Minerva noodle. So yeah, I feel like within this year of 2021, it's going to be the year that more people start to wake up. It's going to be the year that the more people that wake up, they're going to bring the audience and the crowd to a more balanced state of mind. The audience, the crowd, is the collective. We're going to bring the crowd to a more balanced state of mind so that we can continue to ascend on time. I feel that in 2021, we may witness the media fall apart, come apart, or fall away. In 2021, I feel that more truthers are going to come out, and they're going to be our new media. That's who we're going to turn to for information on what's going on around the world, because, because of the shadow banning on certain state channels, like platforms, for instance, YouTube, there's a lot of truthers that have been shadow banned, and they have now purchased their own website to report their critical thinking on their own private channels, their own private platforms, spreading truth and awareness and knowledge from all over the world. We're not going to get information from what just the media wants us to know. We're going to be able to access information worldwide from other people's perspectives, from other people's truth, because they're going to be able to report it and share it from their own private platform that's not being funded by George Soros or the other people beings, creatures that are part of the dark agenda. They'll be able to spread this truth and awareness and this knowledge from all over the world, uniting us as a whole. That, my friends, will be the new world order in a positive way. I feel like stations like Fox News, CNN will start to lose their followers. That's when they start to lose their followers. I have a feeling that's when they're going to start airing stuff about disclosure, full disclosure. They're going to start giving you little smidgens, little slivers of information about UFOs and aliens and stuff about Mars, just little bits and pieces of the truth to draw you guys back in. That's what they're going to do when they start to lose their followers. That's how they're going to try to draw you guys back in. Just if you hear me quiet, just because I'm reading my journal. Then I wrote, if you do get pulled back in because of, the little slivers of knowledge, truth that they're giving you, they're also going to spin it. They're going to create their own narrative about it. So if there is a UFO, for instance, they're going to have you, most likely, they're going to make you believe that it's here to harm you. And I really don't feel that anything that's coming in is here to harm us. I feel like anything that's going to come in, that's going to be disclosed to us, has been here all along. And if they haven't hurt us now, they're not going to hurt us when, when they're disclosed to the collective. I feel like in 2021, this is what I wrote. In 2021, the restaurants and parks will start to open back up to the public slowly, but surely. They're going to start to open back up. Our money situation will improve a little bit better. As a collective, minimum wage will go up. In 2021, the housing markets will be affordable. Things economically may change for the better as long as we stay on course and continue to stand in our sovereignty and fight for your rights. Stand in your truth. Teach and educate yourself and your children. None of this will apply to you if you sit on your asses and do nothing. You have to put the work in. I wrote that. That's what I wrote. I wrote that. Meditate and manifest the life that you want. You create your life. You are a co-creator in this lifetime. You manifest the life that you want to live. You manifest and create the timeline that you want to live on. Meditate and manifest the life that you want. Take advantage of this new energy that's coming in. This new energy that is coming in is a very strong energy. Don't let the energy of your past keep you from enjoying the energy of this number 5 year. The year of balance and transformation, luck, happiness, freedom, financial stability, and entertainment. Create a vision board if you guys need help. Create a vision board. They sell the boards at Walmart. Big white boards. They sell them at Walmart. Get a vision board. Buy a couple magazines. Draw pictures. Create a vision board. A vision board will help you stay on track and manifest the life that you want. Doing this is a real thing. Creating a vision board is a real thing. It can really help you manifest the things that you want because it's a visual that you see every single day. I'm just reading your comments. That's right, Clark. The only thing that can harm you is you. Yes. I think a lot of it will be about perspective too, as with most things in reality. Very true. It is definitely how you think. We have to remain sovereign. Indeed. Yep, like a note on the bathroom mirror. Yep. Sticky notes. I thought about doing that today when I was brushing my teeth, but I don't think they would stay. Writing yourself little mantras and intentions and stuff like that, putting them around the house in places that you spend a lot of your time so that you can reread them and go over them. Releasing the past. Yes, you have to release the past as we enter the future. You cannot bring the past with you. So you want to create an energy or a vision board, because that will help you hold that energy in place so that you can manifest what you're putting on that board. I feel that 2021 is going to prepare us for 2022, the energy of the number 6, which is ruled by Venus. Number 6, harmony. For me, it's for harmony. Venus, the planet of love. Number 6, the energy will bring us into the vibration of harmony. It represents home. And I'll talk more about this at the end of this year. We'll talk about 2022 at the end of 2021. 2021 is the year to rule, the year to be regal, the year to be royal. Stand in your truth. Be a leader, not a follower. This is a year of change, a year to find balance in your life, a year of help and communication, the year that will feel magical, a year that your psychic abilities will come online or enhance. A year of better health care and travel, a year of better entertainment with friends and family. I feel that entertainment's going to open up again, and people are going to be able to get out and go watch live bands and live music and their favorite artists perform. People are going to be able to get out and go roller skating and to the movies once again. I also believe that 2021 is going to be a year religious structures will start to crumble and fall. You're going to see people like pastors and stuff promoting their church because they're losing people. People are not going to church anymore because they're realizing that church is nature. "2021 is a year of good luck, a year to start rebuilding." Remember, 2020 was a year to tear down, find a solid foundation. 2021 is the year you rebuild something better, bigger, stronger, beautiful on that solid foundation. So this is a year you start rebuilding your life, a year to grow stronger as a collective in a more loving, higher vibration, a year to rebel. And that I don't mean that in a negative way. It's a year to rebel and fight for what's right. And you can rebel and fight for what's right in a positive way, in a loving way, in a firm, loving way, not by burning cars and throwing bricks at windows and looting and thieving. You can be a rebel and fight for what's right in a loving way. 2021 is a year that we are going to witness the old structures fall. It's a year that new structures will rise. We are one. And then I started to doodle. And there was a lot of weird stuff that I started to write. Now, most of you guys know I don't vote. I don't do the whole voting politic thing because I believe both sides have an agenda. It's just, you know, which side has the better agenda, but whatever. So then I started to do some stuff with numbers. And I wanted to know, like, Donald Trump president came up. And then these were the numbers that I got. 29347 equals 25. When you reduce it, it equals number 7. Lucky spiritual. The name Donald 465134 equals the number 23. Equals, when you reduce it, is the number 5. Entertainer, comedian, president 795194552 equals the number 47. What is he, like the 46th president, right? Could he be the 47th? Who knows? 47 equals 11. You don't reduce master numbers. Energy, spiritual, religious. And then then I added the numbers together. The 311, like so I added the 7, 5 together, which I got 12, which equals 3, and then the 5. It came into a triangle, and then I put together, what does 311 equal? Equals the number 5. 311 is it means healer, whole new world, catalyst. Number 3. 3 represents Jupiter. I think that's where my arrow is going. Entertainer, comedian, represents Jupiter, positivity, expansion. Number 5, balance, change. 5-year change is what I wrote. Communication, help, new beginnings, going up to the number 311. And then this is when I wrote all this and I was doing the numbers, that came in as a channeling. So that's something that was just happened. That sometimes happens when I'm journaling. I will, because you're in that state of mind that you can, if you are a channeler and you're aware that you're a channeler, well, for me, it really brings me into that higher perspective of myself, and I'm able to channel. And then I drew some cards. And did I not write down what I drew? Leo. Oh, yeah, I drew some astrology cards. And the Leo card came up. Crown work is what I picked up on. Crown work. 3 important chakras this year. Important chakras to work on would be your root chakra, your solar plexus. Do some work on your root chakra and your solar plexus, connecting to more of your star family. And that's what a lot of you guys are doing right now, listening to me and talking amongst each other. You are connecting with your star family. That's what you're doing right now. You're connecting with your soul family, your star family. Waking up to your divinity. If you are woke, you will walk and talk more proud of your divinity. You will share your knowledge. You will be a leader, not a follower. If your moon is in Leo, this will be an amazing year for you. Leo rules the 5th house. The 5th house. The card I drew was Leo, the 5th house, the number 5 energy here. That was pretty cool. Leo rules the 5th house. Creativity. All eyes are on you. Lights, camera, action. I'm sorry if none of this makes sense when I'm channeling and writing at the same time. I just tend to write words. So I hope that this makes sense. This also applies to sun signs and ascended and life path and karmic number 5 for numbers. This what I'm reading. Number 5 people. This number 5 energy will be amplified for you. So if your moon, sun is in the sign of the sun sign, your ascended life path, karmic number, this year is going to be amplified for you. For everybody else, Everything still applies for you, but for those number 5 people, it's going to be amplified for you. You have the gift of gab. So speak up and speak your truth. What else did I write? The C. Then I drew Pluto. Pluto came up. Pluto confirms that you need to work on your solar and your root chakra. It's very important to work on those chakras. Really quick, the root chakra is the I am aspect, which is red. The solar plexus is the I do, which is yellow. The crown, could be white or purple, is the I know. The sacral chakra is orange. It's the I feel. The heart chakra is green. I love. The throat chakra is blue. I speak. And the third eye chakra is white or purple. I see. Some of us have different colors for the crown and the third eye. For me, the third eye would be white and my crown would be purple. Some other people say that their crown is white and their third eye is purple. Arizona says, Gabbie, you know astrology better than I. Question, is a 5-year so instead of these blessings for karmic number 5s? Couldn't it be for all? Because the whole, yeah, it is for all. It absolutely is for all. But if you're what did I say? If your sun sign or your moon sign or your ascended falls in the 5th house or in the sign of Leo, it's going to be amplified for you. Also, the Pluto card was time to transform. It's a rebirth. 2020 is rebirth. Age of Aquarius. Rebirth. Pluto is connected with the Lord of Yama, which is the Lord of death and justice. I don't want to say death of people, but it has been death of people with, a lot of people are transitioning, and that's due to the way they live their life and the way, what they believe in spiritually, and they don't really have any spiritual beliefs. They're very unhealthy mentally, physically, and spiritually, so they're not able to resonate with the energies that are lingering within 2020 and 2021. Also, it's not just death and transitioning of people, it's death and transitioning of the old going into the new. So death and justice. 2020 is showing us the death, the fall of the old world, and people fighting for freedom and justice. This cord is confirmation to what is currently taking place when I did this reading. And then I wrote, catalyst. We cannot force change. We are the change. And then I have the number 3, and I'm reminding myself that I'm a healer. And then that's it. That's all I wrote in my journal for the 2021 energy. So how did you guys perceive this information? How did you guys like this information? Did it resonate with you guys? I'm a Leo, but in my so in the Western astrology, I'm a Leo. My sun sign's a Leo. But in sidereal astrology, my sun sign is Cancer and my moon sign is Leo. So I still have Leo in my chart. I honestly resonate more with my sidereal astrology. There's a lot of things that when it talks about Cancer that really resonated with me. And I always find myself living by water. Good to hear you guys are Since I identify as Libra, justice is my card 21. Justice. That's awesome. Thank you, Mike, for listening and tuning in. Thank you, all of you guys, for listening and tuning in. I wanted to do this a little early because it is New Year's Eve. So happy New Year's Eve, everybody. Also, there were a few people that said, oh, I never catch your live because we're from the UK. And when I pop on, you know, later on in the afternoon, they're already in bed sleeping. You are welcome. I confirm root, solar plexus, and crown chakra working. That's a big sync for me, Gabbie. I've always managed to live near water too. And if I don't live near water, all I do is talk about wanting to be by water. Thank you, Gabbie. My oldest birthday, 42 today. Hey, yep, like me, 42. Happy birthday. Happy solar return to your oldest. It's going to be a beautiful year. Yes, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you, Morgan. So all of us that are in the chat right now, we should manifest a spiritual retreat in the coming future. I'm not sure if 2021 would be a great year to do it because it's going to be the year where things are going to start getting back to normal. And I want it to be an awesome retreat. So if any of you guys have ever planned a big event, you know it takes time. So I would like to plan something and give it some time, you know, because I want everybody that has a gift to be able to share their gift at this spiritual retreat. And, you know, if you're a vendor, set up your vendor station. And if you sell merchandise or crystals or healing or whatever it is that whatever you're gifted at, you know, be able to share your gift and make money on it. It's an energy exchange. We can all meet each other, talk, meditate, hike, swim, kayak, ride horses, you know, whatever it is that we, you know, we put together in this package to create this spiritual retreat. This is something I've been talking about for a long time, and I really, really want to do it. I see other people that have bigger channels that attend these, you know, these spiritual retreats. I just don't know how you go about doing it. So I guess we're going to have to create it together. Amy's laughing. Ha ha ha. Back to normal with much change. Yes. My idea of new normal is getting back my life with better benefits. That's a great new normal. Arizona says we can. And I would love to do this retreat somewhere warm. I would love to do it in like Arizona, Colorado, something like that. Or I would like to do it somewhere magical like Hawaii, but that's going to be really expensive. Happy New Year, Blu-ray Dragon. All right, everybody. If nobody has questions or anything like that, I'm going to let you go. I have a turkey in the oven that I have to baste. It's been there for a while. I don't want it to get dry. I actually forgot I was cooking it. Oh, gosh. And if any of you guys are vegans, I apologize. But I'm going to enjoy this bird. Thank you. I want all of you guys to enjoy your new year, and I have homework for you. I want you to write down the gifts that 2020 gave you. Like, find the good in 2020, because everybody has a lot of bad that they remember. I want you guys to write down everything good about 2020, and it could be simple. It could be like, I got a dog, or I'm alive, I have my life, I have my health, I got married, I bought a house, I got a promotion, I still have my job. I want you guys to write down everything positive about 2020. And I want you to show your gratitude and thank the universe for all those gifts. And I want you guys to write down your goals for 2021 and to create a vision board. I'm going to work on a vision board. You know what's going to go on my vision board? An RV. I still want to buy an RV. All right, guys, I love you lots. Stay safe, stay healthy, be blessed, and I will catch you guys on the next video. Thank you for tuning in and listening to me. Many blessings. I love you guys. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I'll talk to all of you guys later. And if you guys have Instagram, follow me, witchyvibes11 on Instagram. I love you guys. Bye.